Okay, so I'm starting off with my primer, and it's the Professional by Benefit, and I'm just applying this all over my face, and then I'm going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear in 2N1 and my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in 4.5, just mixing them together and putting this all over my face and blending it in with a beauty blender. Now I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. I was so sick when I was filming this that I actually forgot to put on my second concealer, but anyway, I just put this on my eyelids and on my under eyes, and I'm blending that out with my beauty blender. Then going in with my Collection Sheer Loose powder, I'm just setting my eyelids and my under eyes. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Stay Matte translucent pressed powder from Rimmel and using my big fluffy brush. Okay, to start off with the eyes, I'm just using Charmer and I'm putting this all over my eyelid. Then I'm going into the shade 341 from Inglot, and I'm using this as a transition shade because it's such a really pretty pinky colour. I really like this colour and I thought it would go well with the look. Then for the crease shade, I'm just going to use Rebel from the Tarte Tartlet and Bloom palette, and I'm just going to place this all in the crease and the outer corner of my eyes. Then I'm going in with the Inglot shadow in the shade 327, and I'm using this just to deepen the outer corner and the crease a little bit more. I'm just going back and forth with different brushes just to help blend everything together. Okay, so now that I have that all done, I'm just going to go and do my other eye and my eyebrows, and I'll be back. To the face, I'm using Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and my Sephora contour bronzer brush. I don't know, but it's like the most amazing brush ever. I'm so glad I got it, even though it was like €32. Very expensive, but it was so worth it. Okay, onto the lower lash line. I'm just putting everything that I used in my crease underneath my lower lash line just to help smoke it out, and yeah. Now for the lid colour, I'm just going to use this highlighter from the Cardi Bible palette. It's just like the pinkier shade. I thought this would be so perfect since it is like a pinky look. So first just started off doing it with no Fix Plus, and it wasn't bright enough, so I used Fix Plus, and as you can tell, like now it's just, oh my god, it makes it so much better, and it's such a pretty shade. I really like it. And then I'm just putting that colour just underneath my lower lash line in the inner corner. Now on to lashes. These are unreal lashes. These are the Hot Luxe lashes in the style 18. Too fast. And then I used my Tarte Lights Camera lashes, and now I'm on to Spellbound blush by Makeup Geek, and I'm just using my big Real Techniques duo fibre brush, and I'm concentrating this on the apples of my cheeks because that's where you see most of the blush in the filter, so you want it to be more prominent in your cheeks and on your nose. And then for drawing out the nose, I'm using the Essence white liner. You can use literally any white liner, even if you have face paint, that would be perfect as well, but I just had white eyeliner. I drew like a very small oval on my nose, and then I'm drawing little freckles on my cheeks. To be honest, this was like the hardest thing to do because the pencil was so hard and I hadn't used it since last year. Rubbing it on your hand to warm it up first helped so much. onto the crown palette, I'm using this pink shadow to help brighten the nose a little bit more. On to highlight, going back into the Carly Bible palette, I'm just using my favourite highlight shade and I'm highlighting the cheeks. I completely forgot to do an intro for this video, but I'm actually doing a recreating the filter on Snapchat, which is like the little reindeer, the pink reindeer, and I thought it would be so cute as like an easy, you know, go-to Halloween look if you're going to a party or something like that and you want to do something really quick. I thought this would be perfect for it. But yeah, I just forgot to tell you what I'm actually doing, and here's a little picture of what it actually looks like, and yeah. Okay, so onto lips, I'm using my Viva Glam 2 lipstick by MAC, just because it's a neutral shade and it would go with this look rather than a very bold lip. So that's it. Okay, so this is the end of the tutorial. I think this would be so simple if like you don't have time to do something massive or do something way out there, or if you're going to a party and you want to look cute and girly. I think this is like so nice. But I kind of went an extra step and I made, you know, the like little antler things. Like, that's the antlers. Like, you don't have to make that, but I think that's just the like extra little step for people to know what you are, and I think this is just really cute and it's so simple. I'll like insert a little clip after this showing you how I made it. It was really easy. I'm so sick and I'm sorry about my voice, but I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope like you like it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so the things that you'll need are a box of crayons or any pencil that's pink and white, sellotape, a plain hairband, a pencil with a rubber, and some of these like stir stick things that you can like get in coffee shops. I just stole these from Starbucks. A pair of scissors and 2 pieces of paper. You only really need one. Okay, so first thing you want to do is trace the outline of the hairband using your pencil onto the piece of paper. Then I took a picture of me with the filter on and screenshot it to use the guideline for the antlers and the ears so I know how to draw them out. Then what you're going to do after doing that is take the piece of paper and fold it in half so that the hairband is almost in half, kind of like that. Then you want to start cutting out the pieces, but for each piece I kind of left a little bit outside of the lines. I don't go directly on the lines. Okay, so after that's done, I'm going to start with the antlers, and with the pink crayon, I'm going to use the other end. I'm going to draw a line, leaving like a small bit of the paper uncolored. Then I'm just going to colour in the complete thing with pink, leaving out the white border, if you know what I'm saying. For the ears, I'm just going to take the photo again and trace out where I want, so you can see that there's like half of it's pink and then there's like 4 or 5 little white dots. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use the crayon to draw out the 4 spots and then colour in where I need to colour in. Bottom half, what I'm doing is I'm using the white crayon, and I'm colouring the whole thing in with the white crayon. And then with the flat end of the crayon, I'm just going to really lightly graze a very light pink onto it. Then with the coffee stirrer sticks, I'm going to measure up how long I want it to cover the antler. That was my stomach, oh my god. Then I'm going to cut it. Then with the piece that I just cut, I'm going to line it up to the other end and cut off that piece so it's identical. Then I'm going to start sticking on the ears to the headband. What I did first was I lined it up on my head where I wanted it to go and then just mirrored it. Now I'm just sticking on the sticks onto the antlers, so if you hit the antler it won't bend. Then I'm going to stick the antlers on with the sellotape. And that's pretty much it.